Rigo in Geopolitical, 2004. January 1st, the Republic of Artsakh is officially dissolved, and the territory of Nagorno-Karabakh is reintegrated into Azerbaijan, a hard blow for the Armenian people. Likewise, United Arab Emirates, Egypt, Ethiopia, and Iran joined as members of Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, a joint attempt by Russia and China to challenge the world order established by the West. February 4th, the president of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, achieves re-election with the overwhelming majority of 84.65%, thus securing the presidential seat until 2019. 12 days later, the well-known Russian opposition figure Alexei Navalny dies under mysterious circumstances while serving a 19-year prison sentence, becoming a martyr who fought against Putin's authoritarianism. On March 7th, Sweden officially joins the Overseas Territories Association, becoming the 32nd member, which can be considered a real blow to Putin. Another blow to the Kremlin occurs on March 22nd, when a terrorist attack takes place in a Moscow concert hall. Jihadism is also present in Russia. On April 13th, Iran launches its first direct attack on Israel, using over 320 drones and missiles in retaliation for the bombing of the Iranian consulate in Damascus. According to Israel, all projectiles except 7 were intercepted. According to Iran, the missiles hit their targets and the Nevatim airbase was significantly damaged. On May 20th, Lai Ching-te, known for his nationalist stance, takes office as president of Taiwan. 3 days later, the Chinese army begins 2 days of military maneuvers around the island as a clear response to the election result. Let's remember that within the agenda of the Chinese Communist Party, the annexation of Taiwan is a priority. On June 2nd, Claudia Sheinbaum becomes the first woman to be elected as president of Mexico. On the 24th of the same month, the famous Julian Assange leaves the United Kingdom after being released from prison. 2 days later, the president of Bolivia, Luis Arce, denounces an attempted coup against him. On the 21st of July, the president of the United States, Joe Biden, announces the withdrawal of his candidacy in favor of Kamala Harris, a few days after candidate Trump is the victim of an assassination attempt at a rally in Pennsylvania. On the 28th of July, general elections are held in Venezuela, where Maduro is declared the winner after an evident electoral fraud, which triggered a series of protests that were silenced by the government. On the 6th of August, the Ukrainian army begins a surprise cross-border offensive within the Kursk Oblast in western Russia. According to the Russian government, about 76,000 people have been evacuated in the region. This action is considered the largest advance of a foreign army on Russian territory since World War II. On September 1st, the parliamentary elections of Saxony and Thuringia are held, in which the Alternative for Germany party, considered far-right, obtains very favorable results. On the 27th of the same month, Israel kills the leader of Hezbollah, Hassan Nasrallah, after a bombing in southern Lebanon. On October 1st, Iran retaliates against Israel with ballistic missiles in response to the bombings in Lebanon. That same day, the Jewish state begins a ground invasion of its northern neighbor, claiming it had to end the Hezbollah threat once and for all. On the 26th of the same month, Israel bombed Iranian military facilities, leaving 4 Iranian soldiers dead. On November 5th, Donald Trump wins the United States presidential elections over Kamala Harris, a flawless victory in which he achieves 312 electoral college votes and wins by a wide margin with the popular vote. No Republican candidate had achieved this since George Bush in 2004. On November 27th, the jihadist group Hayat Tahrir al-Sham launches an offensive after which they capture Aleppo, reigniting the civil war in Syria. On December 8th, they officially capture Damascus, causing the regime of Bashar al-Assad to flee the country, ending the era of Ba'athist Syria, which began in 1963. This event is taken advantage of by Israel, who invades a new portion of the Golan Heights to expand their territory. 2024, a historic year. Which of these events do you think is the most relevant of all? Don't forget to leave your comment and subscribe to the channel. Also, I leave you in the description my social networks, and in case you want to see the new videos in pre-premiere and have a greater interaction with me, your donations on Patreon, unamanito.net, or channel members are welcome. See you next time.